I don't think that's supposed to be there. This is a radiator from a 2006 Scion TC. You can see it's been leaking on both sides, so went ahead and pulled it out, and I'll show you guys the steps that you need to do to get this thing out. Radiator. So this here is the fan shroud. There's two fans here and here. There's a plug. I don't think you guys can see it very well, but there's a plug right here and a plug here. You undo those two. That allows you to remove the wiring harness from the fans. There's a 10mm bolt, bolt. It is right here. And then there's another 10mm bolt right here. You loosen those two, take this hose off, and then you can jiggle this fan shroud out of the way. The bottom doesn't have nuts, it just has little keepers that are actually built onto the radiator, so that makes that pretty easy. Just those two tins and those two clips, and the fan shroud can come out of the way. That makes everything a lot easier to see. There's a screw here, it's a 12mm, one here, 12mm. That allows you to remove the radiator retainers. Once you get those out of the way, there are one line here and then one down pretty far down there. Those are for the transmission cooler. If you have a manual transmission, those probably won't be applicable, but you just take those off, pull them out of the way, and try to keep them in an upward orientation, and that'll limit the transmission fluid loss. Then you can, the radiator should, I found that it was easier to take the hose off of the engine block for the lower radiator hose and then pull the whole assembly out, and then you can replace it in the same order that you took it off. So you just take that hose off, put it on the new radiator. When you slide everything back in, be sure to hook that one up, and then everything else install is just reverse of taking it out. Hope this short video helped you guys a little bit if you were thinking about tackling a job like this on your Scion. Super easy to do. You know, like we had talked about earlier, just a few bolts and a couple hoses, and you pull it right out. Thanks for watching, guys.